What's going on, guys? NoSlack Novak here, and welcome to another episode of Motorsport Manager, where we are focusing on NoSlack racing and attaining greatness by moving up into the top tiers, which is going to take a few years, but you know what? We're going to do it. We are going to do it. As you can see here, we're in the career history. We're 8 races in. We've only had one podium finish, which was our new driver, Falco Engelhardt, who finished second in his second career race, and pretty much ever since then he hasn't lived up to the hype. But you know what, we're going to try to improve on that. We've got some things going on over here in the car improvement area, and somebody mentioned in the comments too that it is actually quite important for the rear and front wing to be close to 100%, if not at 100%, just because those parts apparently wear out faster than the other ones. So what I went ahead and did, I put put both of the front wings and then Falco's rear wing into the reliability section, so that's going to get improved on here over the next 13 days before the Milan Grand Prix, which is our second to last race. One other thing that's going to be quite important too is we actually have 3 sponsorships expiring after this race, so we are going to be able to get a little bit more money here after this race, which is going to be really good because we need it. We only have $1.1 million left, and each race is costing us $1.4 million. So right now it looks like if we didn't do any sponsorships, we'd be about 1.6 million down or something like that. So hopefully some of those sponsorships will be able to put us back into the black. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue. And we're going to check out the reliability of those parts before we actually get into race day. I kind of want to pause now and take a look at that real quick. Primary thing here is the new brakes. However, if we look over here, we'll see that these brakes are at 68 performance and 89% reliability. However, I don't think we're going to use these brakes anytime this season, just because they do have that risk, the low risk. And if we did use them and get caught using them, we'd actually lose them, and then we'd also lose the money that it costs to build them, which I want to say is close to $1 million. So I don't know if I want to jeopardize that, you know? I'm not sure it's worth it. Before the race starts, let's actually go in here, and this rear part, we'll take that out, and then we'll start working on the other part, which is at 90%, just to kind of make both of them a little bit more evened out. They want a ride handling facility, which we're not going to be able to get to until next season, guys. I'm sorry about that. Alright, Sydney, 14 out of 16 races already. That's crazy. Those guys seem to race a lot more often than we do, which I'm sure we'll experience here in the next few seasons. Hopefully we'll get up there. Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking we'll probably spend 3 seasons down here in the European League. Then we'll probably spend another 3 or 4 seasons in the Asia League, and then hopefully we'll move on to the World Motorsport Championships, you know. But hey, let's go ahead and check this out. We're going to travel to Milan. Actually, real quick, let's see. Did everything stay the same? Everything did stay the same. Good. You know, let's take both of these parts out too. Just kind of knock those out a little bit faster. Alright, here we go. I really want one of our drivers to finish in the top 10 or something. Even though it's kind of pointless, we're not able to advance. We're definitely not going to get into 8th place for the team standings, and I really doubt that we're going to drop down into 10th. And then our drivers don't really have an opportunity to do too much either. So this season is kind of over with. We could do the 13th or above, or the 9th or above. You know what, I guarantee you, I'm going to go with 13th or above, but I guarantee you that because I select 9th or above, we're going to finish 9th or above, just because. Just to kind of stick the knife in the ribs and twist it a little bit. That's something that's going to happen. So we're looking good here, looking good here. Everybody has the parts that they're supposed to have. Yep. You know what, let's do this. Bam, bam. Just give Falco slight more reliability there, and then we're looking good there as well. Let's go ahead and continue on. Somebody also said in the comments, which I'm not too sure if this is accurate, but somebody said that when your car is tuned to 90%, there's no difference to the performance as if it was tuned to 99%, which I find that hard to believe. It doesn't really make too much sense to me. Why would, you know, it just doesn't make sense. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to continue trying to tune all the way up to 100% excellent in all phases. And yeah, I mean, it hasn't really done too much for us this season, you know, other than getting the second place finish the one time. But when we did get the second place finish, I'm pretty sure our car was in the upper 90s as far as performance tuning. I think we're going to be pretty successful here on this Milan track. It is fairly straight, and I forgot that Andre Gomez here has the injury, which kind of sucks. He is now slightly above a 1 star, which is pretty much the same we could say for a Nano over here. And that's because Andre suffered that whiplash from crashing last week. But you know what? We are going to just continue with Andre, even though he's injured. So let's see, downforce, we'll do something like that. Let's see, what are we going to do? Speed balance, we're going to lean towards, I think we want to go more towards top speed, just because look at that track. That's, you know, pretty straightforward. But you know what, just for because we're so close, we're going to stick to this side of the of the graph. Let's look at the weather too. Cold, but it is going to warm up a little bit. No rain. I think we're going to practice on the softs. Softs, yeah, you know what, let's do the softs. And then also, how many, I kind of wish, I didn't check it out. I kind of wish I knew how many laps this was. Oh well. Let's go ahead and set up Falco's car here. And maybe we'll go the other direction over here. Handling, I think we're still going to go, let's see, lean more towards acceleration. And handling down there, bam, bam. We'll do the softs over here as well. And let's give this a shot. Let's go to practice. Let's send out Falco. Yep, you've got your instructions already. We'll send out Gomez. You've got your instructions as well. And let's see how these guys do. And again, we can bring these guys in right away, which I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do. Just because then that will allow us to do a little bit more tuning. But I'm not going to do, I think last race we did something like four tunings during the 12-minute training session. I don't think that's something that I'm going to do this time. I think I'm going to try to go for just 2, maybe 3. Let's check this out. So Falco is pretty good in one category. I already saw one excellent. He's at 80%, which is not bad. He really doesn't like the downforce or the handling. See, so, Falco here likes it more towards acceleration. The handling, okay, we're going to keep that the way that is. The handling is okay, so we're not going to move it that much. And then the wing angle, we're going to have to, I think, move pretty drastically. We'll do something like that. Bring the speed balance back down to where he wanted it. And it looks good to me. Let's try this out. Bam. Yep, let's give that a shot. Oh, okay, good, nice. Andre Gomez has excellent in one of his too. I want to say it's handling. 83%. Yeah, handling. His handling is excellent right now, and his speed balance is good. So let's move his speed balance over. Let's try that right there. And then the downforce we're going to want to move quite liberally. Moving that a little too much. You know what, let's go for that. Let's give that a shot right there. Bam, bam, bam. Good. Go out there, guys. Knock it out. And I'll definitely let them do more than just the 1 lap this time. Looks like half the field is using medium tires, half the field is using softs. About what you'd expect. No reason for anybody to be using the inters or the wets. Yeah, no rain in the forecast for the training session. Let's go ahead and bring Engelhardt in as well as Gomez. Now, I kind of consider this season a disappointment. Like, I know we're in 9th, and that's pretty much where we were expected to finish, but, you know, honestly, I was hoping to be a lot higher. And a lot of that has to do with our car parts, just they're not good enough. Alright, so let's see, what changed? Both of those top ones changed for the better. However, they didn't change all that much. I'm thinking maybe, you know, let's go for it. Let's try to actually move it over even more than we had it originally. Handling, let's move over slightly as well. And then the speed balance we want to bring back to where that is. There we go. Let's give that a shot. And then have Gomez come in here and we'll adjust his too. We have one grate there too, so we move that in the right direction. 90%, not bad. Okay, now it's a matter of, should we just move it slightly further? I think let's do something like this. We'll see if that ends up being excellent right there, or if it maybe went in the wrong direction a little bit. The handling is excellent, so we don't want to touch that. And the speed balance did improve from, let's see, from, oh no, it actually got worse. It went from good to okay. So we want to move the speed balance back over to the left a little bit. I'm thinking let's do kind of right in the middle, maybe a little bit. And let's see. Okay, so that one is great. Yeah, we're gonna move that over just a little bit, and I think we're good. Let's go ahead and finish this out. We'll do the remaining 6 minutes, and hopefully these guys can get a little bit of a decent time, just to kind of let us know that yes, our car is tuned right, and hopefully we can compete with the rest of the vehicles out there. I know we have one of the best drivers in the league. But I'd also like to see Falco get a good time, just to kind of let us know that our car is finally approaching at least, you know, mediocrity where it comes to comparing it to the other cars in the European League. Okay, so Gomez likes what we did to the speed balance, which is good. I'm thinking too, as far as the parts that we're designing, I'm thinking we'll probably design one more part, and it's going to depend on the sponsorships we get. If we do get a lot of upfront money, maybe let's say $1 million or like 2 million, or maybe even 3 million, which, you know, is a possibility, I think, then I think we'll design one more part, and it's going to be an engine. Because right now Falco has an okay engine, I guess, but then Gomez has an absolutely horrible one. So if we actually design a better engine, we can go ahead and give Falco a much improved engine, and then Gomez will have a much better chance of actually competing. Because it seems like Gomez is either crashing or finishing like second or third to last almost every single race. So that's unacceptable, and I'm pretty sure it's the engine that's causing that. Because normally Gomez is, you know, he's an actual solid driver, just... Okay, so it looks like Englehart's actually went down, and then Gomez all around, he got better. But there's definitely going to be some work to do here, as far as the tuning goes. We're not really where I want to be, with either one. A little disappointing there, but oh well, we'll get it fixed. We will get it fixed. Alright, let's see. We can give these guys the race trim. And then light-footed soft tires, super overtake mode, which I don't think we really used last time all that much. It is going to be a cold day, and doesn't look like there's going to be any rain, so I think we'll definitely want to run with the soft tires. So let's do that. They wear more slowly or the performance increase. We'll go for the race trim as well as the performance increase, and I'm pretty sure we'll do the same. Yeah, we'll do the same thing here. Let's go to the car setup. So we're at 92%, so it definitely got better. However, we were at great over here, so we went in the wrong direction. The downforce is going to have to go back slightly. That's going to be closer to excellent too. You know what, let's move it over even a little bit more. We'll do something like that. That should be in the excellent now. And then we were excellent, so that actually got worse as well. So the handling, we're going to have to move a little bit over. Should be good there now. And then let's see, we're good. Good. Okay. Good. So let's move the speed balance over a little bit more as well. And I'm thinking now we'll be solid there. So that was good, that was okay, and that was good. So we're coming closer to the good, to the great and excellent area right there. Let's double check that we have this done well. I like the downforce. Downforce is solid. Handling, we definitely need to adjust back. I want to say that is the suspension stiffness. Bam, looks good there, and yeah, speed balance I think is good too. We're gonna run on the soft tires. We have, let's see, 21 laps. This is gonna make it about 10 to 12, which if we did the mediums, we'd actually be able to just finish the race. You know what? I think maybe we'll do the mediums for the 14 laps, and then you know what? Hold on, let's check out the fuel options. 9. Okay, so that's a little tricky right there. So what I think we'll do, I think we'll actually start off on the softs. We'll do the full 9, and then once we pit, we'll switch over to the mediums, and then we won't have to worry about the tires the rest of the race. That sounds like something that we're gonna try to do. Now, Falco's car here probably went down. It did. It went from 88 to 77. So no good. Let's actually use this setup here, and then let's see which way we tuned it. And I think we're probably gonna want to go the other way. So the downforce, let's move that back over to the left just slightly. Let's do a little bit more. There we go. And then let's see, the handling was good there. It actually got worse. So we were at okay, then it was good, then it was poor. So I think the handling will want to bump back over just a little bit, not gonna go too crazy. And then we are excellent on the speed balance still, so we want that right where it is actually at last race. Let's go ahead and give that a shot. So we'll do the softs over here as well. Full 9 laps of fuel. Driving strategy, we're going to start off on somewhat aggressive. Push, push. And let's do overtake, overtake. And we'll go ahead and do that. Just to start off the race, and then maybe a lap in again, we'll kind of bump that down. Alright guys, come on, you're starting off 3rd and 4th, don't disappoint. 3rd and 5th. Englehart here, looks like he got a pretty decent start. 4th place now. 4th and 7th. But it's still early. 4th and 8th. Gomez, you're dropping. Come on, buddy. I know you're hurt, but you gotta pull through. Alright, Englehart's doing okay. Let's go ahead and actually lower the strategy. We're gonna go to high over here. And then go to high over here as well. And it looks like we can actually push your tires even more. It is a cold day. Let's go ahead and do that. Get you guys up there to the sweet spot, right in the middle. 5th and 9th now for Englehart and Gomez, respectfully. Okay, looks like the tires are heating up nicely. Yep, let's go ahead and move that back down to push. We'll do the same thing over here. And I think we're going to drop this down to medium for the engine modes. Medium and medium. There you go, Falco getting positioning. Nice. Go, 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 go. 4th place now. And we did drop the sponsor objective, so all we're really trying to do right now is get 13th place, which right now we're in a really good position. 5 laps to go with the fuel setup we've got going right now. And our tires are both at right around 63%. And Falco just jumped into 3rd. Nice. Nice, nice. Come on, buddy. Less than a second behind 1st place, too, so that's good. Nobody's running away with it right now, even though he just got passed up. Got passed up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Go, go, go. Nice, nice. Go, Falco. 2nd place. Awesome. We're doing quite well here. Falco's got about 3 laps to go before he's going to have to pit. Which everybody is running the soft tires right now. Well, the top 12 drivers are all running the soft tires, so we will likely pit here in about 2 laps. And in a matter of 3 seconds, he drops from 2nd down to 4th. And then, of course, Gomez over there is in 20th. Because why not? He's been a disappointment all year, and he continues to be a disappointment now. Let's lower these guys' tire temperatures too. They're getting a little hot. And I think I'm gonna, Gomez, We don't want you pitting at the same time, so we're going to change your fuel strategy to low. And then Engelhardt here, let's see where you're at exactly. I'm just kind of thinking maybe we'll put him into overtake mode for this last lap. So you do have 1.7 laps worth of fuel left. Let's go ahead and push that. And you're going to pit now. Without a doubt, you're going to do this next pit. And I'm thinking we have 14 laps remaining. The mediums will go 14 to 16 laps. We are going to have to pit another time though, and we do have the performance boost for the soft tires, so we're just going to stick with the softs. We're going to give him 13 laps to go. Let's go ahead and give him 8 laps worth of fuel. And then let's check out our parts too. The engine is wearing down a little bit. Everything else looks to be pretty decent. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. So Falco, that's going to be your thing. You're going to go ahead and pit here on the next go around. And then hopefully Gomez, I would really like for Gomez to be able to last one more lap after this one. I don't think that's something that he's going to be able to do, but you know what? Let's go ahead and actually schedule his pit stop too. We're going to give you the softs. Let's check the weather forecast though. It's going to get a little bit hotter, just slightly hotter, but it's not going to rain. So we're going to stick with the softs. We're going to give you, again, I think we'll do the 8 laps of fuel. Park condition is looking okay, wearing down a little bit faster, but I think you'll be okay. Oh, nope, I think we accidentally canceled that one. Let's go softs. We'll do the 8. Park condition still the same. Strategy we're going to keep the same, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. Let's check out Falco here real quick, how long his pit stop is taking. 9, 10, 11 seconds. Not horrible, not horrible. 3rd place. 4th place. 4th place, and he's good to go. And it looks like the top driver actually did replace his tires. He's doing the mediums now, which is a little bit of a risky move just because he might not make it the entire race on those. I mean, he could, but there's also a decent chance that he won't. Let's go ahead and go into medium, and then we'll do a little bit of a push style on the tires just to warm those guys back up. And over here we can do medium, and we'll do the push over there as well. I don't want their vehicles breaking down on them by doing overtake or push too much on the engine mode. Falco, you're dropping. Come on, buddy. You left pit 3rd, and now you're 8th. That's not acceptable, dude. Come on. Plus, you've got the performance boost on the soft tires, so let's go. We're lap 11 out of 21. I really don't want to push this vehicle too much. 8th place is, I mean, it's okay. Tires are looking good for both drivers. Let's check out Falco's car condition right now. 62% on the engine. Yeah, I don't think I really want to push his vehicle too much. I really don't want to jeopardize. He's in 8th place. 8th place isn't bad. We're definitely going to get the bonus if we, continue driving the way we've been driving for the first 11 or 12 laps of the race. However, it does concern me that he's now 5 seconds behind the driver ahead of him. 5 seconds is, probably a little bit too much time to make up, and he's only dropping. Now he's in 9th. So the fact that we're not running him on high or overtake mode seems to really be hurting him. Let's throw both of these guys' driving styles. Get the tires cooled down just a little bit. Now he's in 10th. Come on, buddy. You gotta pick it up. You gotta pick it up, dude. Engine is at 54% now. That engine is deteriorating quite quickly, and I don't know why, because our strategy is fine. We're on medium. Nothing crazy going on there. 2nd and 3rd place just went into the pit. Actually, most of these guys just went into the pit, so we actually jumped into 2nd place now. That's interesting. Oh man, I'm tempted. I'm really tempted to actually go for it and just go into overtake mode for the rest of the race. Looks like a few people are running the medium tires now, and those are all people that pitted. I'm sure they were pretty far back in the standings when they pitted. Engelhardt is 2nd now. Looks like we have 1 lap that we're actually going to be able to make through. until we have to pit again. Alright, I think we're kind of going into the straightaway here. And we got 1.2 laps worth of fuel. So yeah, we're definitely gonna make it. We're gonna pit, and let's see, we're gonna do, let's double check the weather here. It is not gonna rain or anything like that, so we can stay with the softs. We're gonna have 4 laps remaining, so I think we'll do 5 laps worth of fuel. Parts, see, that engine is kind of, the engine is worrying me, it really is. And we'll stick with the balanced pit. And then Gomez is in 9th, which is actually, you know, he's about a third of the track behind Falco. However, he's going to have to pit as well. He's got 1.3 laps worth of fuel. Let's go ahead and actually lower the fuel over here. Drop him down a second a little bit. Gomez, we're going to have you pit as well. We'll give you the softs. We will give you 5 laps worth of fuel. Let's do 5.46. You're looking good on your parts. I think you're looking maybe a little bit better than Falco, even though your gearbox over here is kind of deteriorating quite quickly. And let's go ahead and do that. We want to focus on Engelhart, though. We want Engelhart to finish as high up as possible. So let's hope he has a fast pit stop here. Come on, buddy. You're in 3rd place. Oh, man. Now you're 5th, 7th, 9th, 10th, 11th. Alright, they're not going to pit anymore either, so... Ah, man. These guys are not going to pit anymore. Looks like Gomez here had an issue with his refueling, which absolutely sucks. Engelhart, we're going to go ahead and we're going to push your tires. And let's see what your condition's at. 45%. You know what? I think we're going to do it. We're going to go into at least... Let's go and overtake. We're going to do attack and overtake. We're going for it. 11th spot. We are going to get the sponsor objective if we finish in 11th. And then over here, I think we'll do the same thing. We'll just kind of push you a little bit less, but we'll still push you. Engelhart, you are 6 seconds behind 10th place. I want you to catch up. Come on, buddy. We do have excess fuel. Our tires are fine right now, even though we're probably going to lower that a little bit. The strategy. I would like for him to catch up, even though it seems like he's probably... Okay, he is actually catching up a little bit. Now he's 4 seconds behind. Come on, Falco. Top 10. Get a top 10 finish, buddy. There he is, in sight. 2 seconds behind, 10th place now. 2 seconds behind, and we have 1 lap to go. So we'll definitely be fine as far as the we'll be fine as far as the fuel and as far as the car parts. They're not gonna go out on them here on the last lap. So Gomez actually is done. He's in 19th, and Falco is battling for the top 10. Come on, I need you to do a nice little push here. All right, finished 10th. Not bad. Top 10. Still wouldn't have gotten that 9th place sponsor bonus, so that's actually good that we dropped down to the $200,000 one. But you know what? Honestly, I think once we get a better engine for Falco, I think he'll be able to compete for the top 10 in pretty much every single race. I think that's really what's holding him back, is the engine. Just it's not good enough compared to the rest of the field. Nothing to have us fail and drop down in the standings. That being said, let's see. Okay, so Luigi Marchetto with Octane, he actually dropped down 6 places. So Falco actually did finish in 9th. So he would have gotten that sponsor objective had we done the 9th one, which is exactly what I said was going to happen too. And then Andre Gomez, instead of finishing 19th, he finished 18th because, again, somebody here from Eastwood Motorsport, Etta, actually got demoted 6 places for having an illegal part there. Still comfortably in 9th. Not going to go up, not going to drop down, which is what we expect. Now, I'm very curious as to see what kind of sponsors we get here for the last race of the season. Keep in mind, we only have 1 race to go, so really, just to finish in the black, we're going to want to accept the sponsors that are going to give us the most money up front. And Andre Gomez finished 18th. Again, He is suffering from an injury, so a lot of his stuff is pretty weak. As you can see, he's on 0 for most of his traits over here, his driver stats. Falco continues to get better, which is nice. Nothing crazy, but he is getting better. And we only lost 1.2 million that race, so we are actually in the red. We have a negative $111,000 balance right now, but we're gonna have sponsors here pretty soon, offering us their their money. Let's see what kind of deals we get. Interview with XBC, sure. Andre Gomez has claimed that your brakes, he still needs to button it. He needs to shut the hell up. His morale is low, but you know what? I'm close to firing his butt. I probably won't bring him back. Gomez, I wouldn't drive with Ines Santa Ana if my life depended on it. Okay, well, whatever. Let's go ahead and continue on. Car is repaired. And we do have 3 possible sponsors here offering us their money. $350,000 up front with a fixed pay per race is $250,000. That is going to last 8 races. We're definitely going to want to wait on that. That expires in 2 races. That's actually not horrible. And then let's check out some of these offers. Race bonus sponsors, 6th or above, and 5th and 6th and above. I like that upfront payment of $750,000, but it expires in 2 races. Again, that is not bad. $750,000 for 2 races. You know what? I think we're probably going to accept that one, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to simulate a little bit more, just to see if it's going to be the best deal for us. Now we do have the performance work done. Let's go ahead and pause that. We'll go into the car section over here. Improve parts. Looks like almost everything is pretty much improved to the max. Brakes are both on the max. Engines are both on the max. Front wing and rear wing obviously are both maxed out as well. We could do a little bit more over here to the gearbox. And then our suspensions are both maxed out too. So we're going to leave that the way that is. And then let's check out the performance. Let's focus on... Okay, we have not used those brakes, but nothing can be improved on those. The performance and the reliability are both maxed out there. I'm thinking let's go ahead and just do the engines because they both seem to have some issues on this last one. And we'll do the top 2 brakes that we have. You know what? We don't have to actually. We won't do that one because we are going to be moving those into the next... We'll be moving those into the next season, so one of these sets of brakes is not going to be coming with us. So we'll do that, and then I think let's go ahead and max out the gearbox here. And then we should have that done before the next race. Let's come over here. Yeah, that'll be done well before the next race. Let's go ahead and continue a little bit more. Performance work done and reliability work done here very soon too. Bam. Alright. We're doing well. 1 race to go. That's 2 weeks away, 13 days to be exact. And our parts are doing just fine. Suspension, you know what? We'll improve the reliability on both of those. We can do the rear wing over there. And then we'll also do this gearbox over here. And again, that'll be done before the next race is done. So all this stuff is going to be, we'll pretty much be at 100% for everything. Before the next race starts. That is going to be the end of this episode, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave me a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It would really mean a lot. And hopefully I'll see you guys on another episode of Motorsport Manager. Be sure to check out the other series that we've got going on right now. We've got RimWorld, Zombieland Edition, and we're also doing Prison Architect. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you on one of those videos. And until I do, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.